Even. Brooker. Yonkabuk. Michaela. Donut. Jaya. Michaela. Fernanda. Hey, Mike. It's not new now. Uh, Uncle Buck got it for me a few months ago. It's Spirited Away. I think this was, yes, just showered, yeah. I think this is one of the ones Uncle Buck got me. Was it Uncle Buck or was it Jordan who got me this one? I think it was Uncle Buck. Can I sneak it? Not anymore, sadly. I closed my. Look what. Today I spent most of today's shift in a training thing for an upcoming thing. And yeah, I closed my what do you call it? My PO box. Closed my PO box. So no gifts. Though I think Canada Post's on strike right now anyway. Canada Post on strike. Yeah. Hi, Paul. Pause. Hey, Tonya. What? Because I mean, it costs money to keep the PO box open. Literally, PO boxes they cost money. It's your government isn't shut down. True. So, yeah. PO box in Canada or anything like the US, they're not cheap. Yeah, it's like $70 for 3 months. Hey, Enigma. Get everything. I will. Saturday. I'm going to be switching to Saturday streams for Date Everything. Hey, Catherine. Hi, Puzzle. Hi, Rebecca. All right, I was supposed to let everyone know that I do not go by Jimmy, except when Uncle Buck calls me that. Hey, Atman. Yeah, I was supposed to mention, apparently yesterday was Tea and Lamingtons for Buttercup, Uncle Buck, and Vanna. Tea and Lamingtons. Hey, Megan. Vanilla Ice Ice Baby. Lamingtons? Ah. So I guess there was just a typo in your comment then. The Giants are winning. Clearly, we need to get Jack in there. Jack the Giant Killer. Right? Right. How's your day? Hey, Bofa. Had Friday stuck in my head all day, thanks to you. You're welcome. Sorry for helping. Meh. Don't really care. That has my day. I spent most of my shift. I had a training thing. Got you in my ear in the game on TV. I'm going to be this slutty Sally. Went to the dentist and they said I'm fine. Nice. How are your teeth, though? What'd they say about your teeth? Front desk lady also recognized me from a decade ago. Wow. I mean, that's what happens when you're fine. Playing in an ice cream shop. Nice, nice. Hi, Carrie. I also haven't been to the dentist in a long time. Saw your boss at the gym. Ugh, bosses suck. Yeah, I haven't been to the dentist since I was a teenager. So it's been over 20 years. It's been like 25 years at this point. 24, 25 years. Ordered groceries today. You left after you saw your boss. Fair. $200 for them to tell me I just have a chip in my tooth and it's not cracked and it's perfectly healthy. Well, it is good to get your teeth checked out every now and then. It is nice. It is a good idea to just get them checked out regularly. I mean, you're supposed to go every 6 months. Opened something hard with them and I was worried. Hey, Scapegoat. Tried getting groceries today and my card was declined. Never a good sign. Would have been another 100. Oh. Well, that sucks. Because a limited exam on the teeth I was really concerned about. Hey, AP. AP. Of course, it's expensive yet. Getting more so all the time. Good sign for insurance in case I do want to go get them cleaned or sanded. Repan list and coupons. Sales. I remember when I was working at Walmart as a cashier at Walmart. A couple of ladies came through. They had like 4 shopping carts. I'm not exaggerating. It was like I think it was 4 full shopping carts with various things which were like on sale, like a lot of big items. As I recall, I think there's like toilet paper was one of them or something like one of the items, something like that. Soda might have been, but it's just like so much shit. And the things were on sale and they had coupons. Too much. Oh, it was wild. It was so much stuff. Walmart isn't even cheap anymore. Yeah. It was like, holy shit. That is so much stuff. Got myself taking stuff out because I felt bad for the shopper. Never left with more than one cart. I was racing back and forth in their car trying to not let them bring anything up. And yeah, it's like there was enough like a lot of it did still have to go on the a lot of the stuff did still have to go on the actual belt. Garlic catch chili waffle chips are addictive. Fun fact, I'm gonna spend less compulsively, shop out of bags. I used to work at Fredericks of Hollywood and I would help strippers get their outfit together. Very nice of you, Paws. Hi, Jake. I haven't agreed to move in yet. I mean, I probably will. But I haven't agreed yet. Can't carry it. You don't need it. And so she did send me some pictures of it and let me know where it is. Hey, April. Getting back car lives together. Yeah, we'd have to be very careful about it. Worked for Victoria's Secret. Shh. That's it. He said, I haven't agreed yet. Though I probably will. Get you that 4 million back. I mean, as far as that goes, like where I live now is really close to where I used to live, like my mom's old place here in Cornwall. So I took a bunch of steps back. When I moved back to Cornwall, I took a bunch of steps back. Because, like I said, I'm like stone's throw. Catherine Summers, thank you for 5 gift memberships. Congratulations to Bofa. Nice, nice. Michelle, Mrs. Butler, Tiny Fairy, nice. And Lady Nighthawk. Better move to Canada. That, yes. Did I do gift memberships this month? I did. Thought I did. 2 types of people. People who give and people who take. Can you afford half the rent? I mean, we'll see once I start getting paychecks. Steak and a shrimp. Buff them. Steak for me. Ready to look? No, I'm not. Hey, color purple. Well, no, both of them. Speaking of steak, I'm going out for supper with my mom on Sunday. Dishing for YouTube and your own. Comic contest or trivia night. I do. I could do a trivia contest. How long has it been since I did a trivia night? Yeah, I do trivia nights pretty regularly. Every couple months I do a trivia night. Yeah, I do trivia every month or two, every couple months. I suppose I should make it more regular. I should try to do the trivia more routinely, I suppose. Like once a month or something. Hey, Northern Lights. Maybe like once a month I do a trivia night. I can maybe try doing like some. I was gonna say try doing like some ranking videos or something like that, but I don't know. Animal. We are not saying where she's living. Whether I'll move in with her, as I said, I probably will. As far as like where, until she says where she's living, I'm not saying where she's living. VR. Never played any VR games. I am a fool, yes. I agree. I've read Animal Farm. I've read Animal Farm. It's good. Gates where you can go and play in cubicles. It's awesome. Yeah. Church basement reunion. Yep. It's where it's at. That church basement spaghetti. Hey, Al. Is that flanked by 2 buckets of popcorn in a movie theater then? Might as well be a book about current times. It is one of those books that is pretty much always relevant. Lives controlled by groups of oligarchs. Yep, pretty much. best anime, but in my head is reserving to every second. Hey, Strawberry. Strawberries. I mean, that is definitely something that I need to consider, Color Purple. Up your mental health a lot to have a friend at home. Probably. I haven't though, Megan. I've come nowhere. I have not come anywhere. Past what, 2.5 years have been me like existing. Yep, it's a remote job, so what about inner moms? Yes. You were happy. Power of masking, apparently. I'm actually totally fucking miserable. Bullshit. Hey, Comic Brook. Miserable. Yeah, that's you projecting. That is you seeing what you want to see. I came on your dad's face, yes. Indeed, Uncle Buck, indeed. I'm happiest when eating bread. We talked about fucking Comic-Cons. It's like everything has been ruined since then. Kinda. The breadbasket of YouTube. Probably not. While I'm packing up your space. Doubt it. Take me book it. If I do decide to move, then yes, absolutely, I'll take the my bookcase with me. Obviously. Do makeup. Yeah, I don't like how makeup feels. I hate the feeling of makeup. Cooking chicken pasta was iconic. Ponzi may stream at the same time. I mean, that could happen anyway. Can we say goodbye to the jacuzzi? I will show the jacuzzi at that point. That is when I will show the jacuzzi. Hey, Gabrielle. Again, I have not made any decisions, okay? Hey, Foodie. Where are your ears ringing? It's 11 p.m. Do you know where your foodies are? Oh, DC guy. Indeed. Though I am aware of who Batman and Joker are, I am familiar with the characters. I will add one. Hey, Aurora. I will add. I got your AC today. It's officially fall. I will add one thing, Megan. Uh, I do tend to be something of a contrarian son of a bitch. So, yes, I am aware that people will dox her quickly because people are fucking assholes. People are absolute fucking assholes with just zero goddamn sense of proportion. Our songs list is a cheeky nod to that. Cheeky nod to what? No, I just saw somebody talk about it on, like, I just saw it mentioned on Blue Sky, and, like, I looked at it and I looked at the list and thought, fucking what's up? Barbie girl? Being somewhat of a contrarian. Fair. Okay. I mean, people absolutely care where Chantel is. People dox her, like, immediately. people try to dox her like the. Is Blue Sky worth it? Is it good as what it used to be? Generally, yes. So I will say one good thing about Twitter or about Blue Sky is the nuclear block. Just block someone, they're gone. You don't see any comments of them. They cannot show up in your comments. They're just done and gone. Beyond that, I mean, it's got a lot of a lot of the people from Twitter ads. Nah, no ads. Hey, Dagar. There actually aren't any ads at all. There probably should be. They should actually get some ads on there as like for revenue. But yeah, there's no ads. A lot of the people, a lot of Twitter people went to Blue Sky. There's the various, there's various meme accounts, of course. So yeah, I'd say that Blue Sky is probably as good as old Twitter. That said, it does still have problems. Jamie McKelvey. Is it overrun with furries? I mean, it's the internet, so. So, I mean, no more than anywhere else on the internet. Two guys can be stroking off at once. And yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of comic creators are on there. A lot of comic people are on there, which is sort of why I moved over there. Is just because all the comic book creators I love moved over there. Seems relaxed as far as what can be listened to. They were. They are getting worse. The censorship is moving in there. Which isn't great. Well, I mean, First Amendment doesn't apply to like privately owned websites. It applies to the government. First Amendment just means the government can't throw you in prison for what you say. And even then, there are actually limits to it. But no. No, I didn't use my Twitter name for Blue Sky. Women wearing shoulder pads? I have not seen it. Never heard of it. Alcohol is a carcinogen. So is everything else. Everything's a fucking carcinogen. Shout out, that has a message tracer. I forget. Hey, Squirrely Dan. These guys make the chamber. I mean, I would actually disagree with that. Hey, Twirly. People on Blue Sky argue all the time. It's just they're not willing to put up with arguments about whether trans people are people, whether trans people are human. They're not willing to put up with debates about whether black people are human and deserve human rights. Like it's they're not. It's not an echo chamber. It's social. It's social media. More so argument that who's the best waifu. I mean, there's shit like that on there, but I mean, like it's social media. It's people who want to have a good time. People who want to like talk to people they like. Troll sneak slide. Yeah, but the leftist trolls are way funnier than the right-wing trolls. Llama body pillow. Yay! Hands sound like the dry rice play table elementary schools have, and I don't know why. Llama. The right side is terrible at memes. Right-wingers are just absolutely awful when it comes to memes. Oh, they are. They're incapable of making good memes. All they can do is rip off funnier people on the left. Are you going to forget about us? No. Maybe they're trying to do the unfunny stuff. No, I mean they're not funny. You're violently disrobing a dirty, filthy, demure lady. What would you think if she was learned to be donning shapewear despite her nonchalant aesthetics otherwise? I don't know. I can't really comment. Yeah, as far as Blue Sky being like an echo chamber, what's for dinner? Rice. It's social media. People aren't really going on there to argue about about whether Palestinians deserve to live. Like that's not what like they don't want to have that kind of debate. What they want on social media. And they especially don't want people jumping into their fucking mentions to tell them how wrong they are. What people want on social media is to socialize with people they like. That's a big part of it, is just chatting with people they like. watched The Jinx. A little pack of butter. I haven't had it in years. It's like going to a con or a movie and wanting to get into serious conversation on one side. They want and for fun to be entertained. Yeah. I mean, something like there are serious conversations. Like there are absolutely people who like, you know, there are definitely serious conversations to be had on there. But they don't want some debate me bro jumping in and spewing bullshit about how immigrants are taking our jobs. Just argue. Yeah, basically. What debate me bros want isn't to change minds. It's to drain people's energy. Hey Zeliana, want to cut your hair, lighten it, and use some like safe manic panic or something to do some steel blue. You look so good in that color. But yeah, like when somebody like posts about ICE being fascists, some asshole jumps in to be like, Chicago's on fire, Portland's on fire, oh, you know, all those rioting, oh, they got to deal with all those terrible crime in Portland. They don't give a shit about changing minds. They just want to. Okay, I think when people argue in chat, I just continue talking about whatever I was talking about. Yeah, they just want to distract people. They just want to drain your energy. They just want to drain people's energy. How's some job? Very quiet so far. We'll see if it picks up. On my hair? No. Things I'll always argue about, like basic animal rights. It always gets me heated. Yes, I do currently have a job. It's a remote customer service job. I'm not giving any details about it. Quiet's good. I like quiet. Being able to just sit here and just browse my phone for hours at a time. Yeah, that's I like quiet. Van life? No. Absolutely not. Can't do wild hair. Most customers can't. Yeah, customers can't see me because it's just over the phone. Pause. Thank you for 3 months. Pause. I'm fairly new here, but also like, thank you. We like you too. Some of the RVs are nicer than houses. Yeah, but even so. White man look cute or gray? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, bye bye. I mean, plenty of women look. Uh, a lot of guys have gray hair or gray in their beard. I'm sorry, Foodie. I do try to. Shut it down. All right, 20 somethings dyeing their hair gray. Mm-hmm. I was unaware that was a thing. Gandalf is Zaddy. Hey, Canuck. New shirt. Nah, it's had it for a few months. It's one of the shirts that that Uncle Buck sent me a few months ago. Are you trying to put a wedge in my On that, joke's on them for that. I'm a contrarian son of a bitch. So, so I'm like, fuck you. Hey Tracy, who's Uncle Buck? Uncle Buck's quarter. One of my regulars in here. There's Uncle Buck. Defiant. That too. Yeah. Contrarian. Defiant. Yeah, both. Scottish. Scottish descent. My mom's Scottish. Feel tension? A little bit, apparently. Contrarian can lead to demise quite easily. Catherine, thank you for 5 more gift memberships, Catherine Ann Summers. Congratulations to Gabrielle Washburn, nice. JB, Vulgar Darling, Sunshine Granny, and Trash Pandy 88. Yeah, cool. Do you hate when people come in and do that to him, though? Week of different haunted house walkthroughs, reviews. Yeah, I'm not big on haunted houses myself, to be honest. I just come here and gift to try and explain the way it's manipulative. And I take their money and discard their opinions. Do you do anything for Halloween? Nope. Discuss tend to be pretty stubborn. Kinda, yeah. I am a very stubborn person. Halloween will fall on a Friday, so I'll be working, so. Because, none, because I spent most of the shift in a training thing. Contrarian sounds like a zodiac sign. 80s music blasting. No, I don't want 80s music. I don't like 80s music. Scottish comic character. Oh, a lot. I mean, a few. There are some. Used to have a call center job. It's okay, but sometimes people are so mean. Oh, the idol Duran Duran. Don't like either of them. No one come for it. Yeah, I do like that. 70s better. Yeah, not a big fan of 70s either. Honestly, I like a lot of indie shit that's come out over the past 25 years. Post 2000 indie rock. Bands you like? Hey, Bear. Heartless Bastards, I love. Regina Spektor's great. Bent Knee, I love. Uh, Porridge Radio is really good. The Ting Tings are great. Slater Kinney. Portugal the Man, I like. State of Independence, like Chrissy Hines. Do not remember that. Who else? Who else? The Dolly Rots. The Dolly Rots are really fun. The Linda Lindas are going to go places. White Zombie or Theory of a Dead Man. I like Dragula. Hey, Corn Chowder. But aside from aside from Dragula, I'm not really into Zombie, White or Rob. Theory of a Dead Man, I never liked. What's on the shirt? It's Spirited Away. Would you wash the scooter in the driveway with a bucket of sudsy water in Daisy Duke shorts? Getting me on the keyboard. What? These Jeffrey's comment. Got in the car today and turned the page was on. It wasn't Bob Seger's Metallica. I had no idea they covered it. Yeah, they did an album of covers. It was not a particularly well received album, as I recall. I was still into Metallica back then, so I generally liked the album, but it wasn't great. Especially in retrospect, most of the songs, actually, honestly, even at the time, Wetzel Pretzel. Yes, we can go to Wetzel Pretzel. Metallica, I love. I used to really love Metallica. I even bought their live album, Live Shit, Binge and Purge. Their box. Their sort of box album thing. Jack Lee's. It's my dream to try it one day. My musical taste changed. My Tenacious D will always be able to bring my mood up. One of those nights that stopped listening for And Justice for All. They did go a lot more mainstream after that. Metallica with the Symphony was cool. Yeah, that was very cool. No, it's who's that dude? The Puerto Rican dude, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl this year. Once dropped an entire pizza on the sidewalk while trying to take it up to my car. I just ate the whole thing right off the floor. Mummy Jack, please. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I love Guns N' Roses. That's up, Georgie. Yeah, when I was younger, I loved Metallica. My taste changed into my teens, my later teens. I did shift more towards sort of indie shit. I will say, I feel like part of what happened. Just breaks my head now. I was never really all that into metal. I do feel like with Metallica, I do feel like part of it as well, as well as just my taste generally changing. I lost respect for them over Napster. It melted when they put olives in their nachos. I mean, it probably wasn't a meltdown. Sometimes it made me think of the good old days. Somebody's chilling by the lake or in a cornfield watching the sun go down. I still just spent most of my time in my bedroom, so. Beatles just lyrics. Elf just asked me to ask him black and said, I'll be nice, I'll be good. Nah. Pass. Connor's pot pie again. Pot pies again. Marilyn Manson. I never liked Marilyn Manson. Even as a teen, I hated Marilyn Manson. I found him obnoxious. I found his stuff obnoxious. It was like, you're right, I hate olives. I hate olives. The smell disgusts me. Yeah, Marilyn Manson always struck me as obnoxious. Like, look how shocking I am. Ooh, I'm so shocking. Look how shocking I am. Be shocked at me. Fuck off. I never enjoyed stuff that was designed to, like, shock the normies. It always just struck me as being facetious, weirdly. Hey, Angelfly. Had some olives that had her squirting from both ends. Is that high IQ? Played everyone with truck. Might have a high IQ, but he still strikes me as being probably being a dumbass. Also, very. There's definite indications that he also engaged in sexual assault. He probably engaged in He probably sexually assaulted. Oh, who was it? What was her name? Yeah, Rachel Evan Woods. Yeah. Or Evan Rachel Wood. Sorry. Evan Rachel Wood. And multiple other women have also accused him. So yeah. Who's your teardrop? Rose McGowan grew up in that Children of God cult. Yeah. So yeah, in general, fuck Marilyn Manson. Can't wait to actually be able to wear sweaters. Cults are scary. People blindly following and giving all they have to one person who just wants to manipulate. Yeah. season trailer. Can you see? I've said this before. I think it's so shiny or early. I don't know. I said this before. I really don't like the idea of treating people's lives as entertainment, as TV shows, like talking about them being in arcs. And I know that's actually like, Catherine Summers, thank you for 5 more gift memberships, Catherine. Congratulations to Ria, Jay Moore, Misha, Gemini Z Girl, and Jacqueline XO. And like, I know it is like a common thing. Oh, I'm in my whatever arc. Oh, by the way, Uncle Buck, did you get your Tylenol? Did you take your Tylenol, Uncle Buck? My rice arc. Taylor Swift and her eras. Oh, good night, Catherine. Broadcasting life as entertainment. To a certain extent, but I mean, it's like presenting, sides of ourselves. It's kind of thing that we've done. Email the costume, the email Big Beautiful Me. All new movies suck. But even so, like, that's my birthday, February. But even so, it's like, like even like, yes, I'm presenting myself to a certain extent, presenting myself for entertainment and shit. But I'm just uncomfortable with the modern trend of treating people's lives as entertainment and talking about them having arcs. Because that's not like real life does not have character arcs. New movies are just remakes of older movies that didn't need to be remade. I mean, there are some new movies coming out. That K-pop Demon Hunters, that was an original movie and was very good, but was only on Netflix. But yes, it is most big movies. Most big movies are sequels, prequels, remakes, spin-offs, adaptations. Life has arcs, though. I had Florida, Michigan, North Carolina. I would disagree with those being arcs. They were periods in your life. Stages, sure. We have stages in our lives. We have periods in our lives. But I wouldn't describe those as arcs in the way of like a TV show having arcs. Free is my new favorite song of the day. Seasons. The seasons of our lives. Still disagree with that. I don't know. And on a side note, Bear, my I don't want to say review, But my video on K-pop Demon Hunters comes out Monday. Is that nice? That is my laptop. It's more for people who have trouble setting a solid identity for themselves, which then is literally a different person. Maybe. Any movie featuring no iPhones needs to be rebooted at least twice. No Angel Fly, that is my laptop. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Eastern time. All my pre-recorded videos, my Let's Plays, any reviews I do, anything like that, anything I pre-record goes up on, can't hear your laptop over the buzz of mine. Anything I pre-record goes up on at 5 p.m. Eastern time of whatever day it goes up. Time for a new laptop. I do have a new laptop. I continue to use this one for regular purposes. Sounds like something in the cooling fan. That is what it sounds like to me as well. Anyway, I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, the issue I have with treating people's lives as arcs, it's not seeing the person as a person, it's seeing them as a character. And that's dangerous. When you start seeing people as characters, pause. Thank you for 5 gift memberships. Pause. And congratulations to Tweety, Reese Lover, Pink Stars, Scarlett, and Lisa Whaling. Who? Wow. So yeah, so like people start seeing people as characters, and that's dangerous. Because if they're a character, then they're not real. They're not a real person. It's just a character. So anything you say to them at that point is totally fine. You think celebrities want to see these characters? Some kind of do, but I mean, even like some. Is it any different to the person themselves as the one perceiving themselves as a character? But I do think that is that is a real thing. Like I do think that's a real thing, and I think like a lot of trolls in particular treat it that way. I think that's what sort of leads to like harassment and doxing and shit like that. Because if they're a character, if they're not a real person, then whatever we say, whatever we do, it doesn't matter. We're not doing it to a person. I hope this year someone kisses me under some mistletoe. Nobody ever has without me like mentioning it or setting it up. Same with dancing. Nobody ever asked me to dance. Oh, mistletoe. Never had. I've never been kissed under mistletoe. I've never set up mistletoe. Care enough to go real life and report someone or dock someone. And some people do understand they are a person just want to see consequences or justice. Is it true? How many members do you have this one? Probably up to like over 60, I think. Oh, up to 71 actually. 71 now. Right above your zipper. Messing with my man right now. He's watching the chat on TV. Ah, I see. Yeah, I tell you, as far as like, want to see consequence or justice, at that point, again, I think it's like there's no sense of proportion from a lot of these people. So like, the harassment campaigns, the doxing campaigns, all those things. Like, they think they're pushing justice, but like, you're going after someone who doesn't matter. Like there's a lot of people on YouTube who genuinely do not matter. They're not like, they're harmless. Most of the people who get classed as like lol cows and shit like that, they don't matter. They're harmless. They're harmless. They're not doing anything. Like, they're not actually causing any real harm to anybody. So there's a difference between going after some weirdo versus going after somebody who is like committing actual abuse. Like, that's the thing to get. Like, yes, some people are causing actual harm. They're abusing people, or they're committing sexual assault, or whatever. By all means, go after those people. By all means, go, like, the people who are actively harming other people. Yes, by all means. Expose what they've done. She did not abuse. She has never fucking abused me. That's fucking bullshit. She has absolutely never fucking abused me. Fuck off with that shit. No, fuck you with that. Legitimately fuck you with that. I am not putting up with that fucking allegation. No. Fuck you. Sincerely. Chasing like to let down start. Yeah, start ending to go bad. Yeah. Cass being a demon, he keeps staring the crap out of me. Should have watched that Conjuring Part 4 earlier. Every light on there. No fucking kiss. Fuck off with that. The bullshit about the kiss. Oh no, the horrors. Should I start watching Sailor Moon? I mean, I would encourage it. Unless the round stop reaching. Old lady in the movie was scary. Another guy with the axe. His face scared me too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna endorse watching Sailor Moon. It's a good show. It's a good show. That said, if you're gonna watch the '90s version, watch it either the Japanese with subtitles, or if you prefer English dubs, make sure it's the Viz Media dub. I would not recommend the '90s US localization. You prefer dub? Okay. So yeah, make sure it's Viz. Don't go with the Deke dub. The Deke dub was not great. The Viz dub, great. The Viz dub was genuinely like all the voice actors in the Viz dub are really good. Like genuinely, they're all really good voice actors. Thank you to Vanna and Scrapegoat. I was just about to. I was just moving my cursor to ban them. So, by the way, as far as the puke goes, I did not clean the puke. I threw a paper towel down on the floor. That was my contribution to cleaning the puke that one time. I threw some paper towel down on the floor and then got the hell out. For cat shit, I mean, cat shit. That's, you know, you got to clean the litter box. You got to keep the litter box clean. And every once in a while, Tuxedo Mask was one of my first crushes. And yeah, I mean, every once in a while, a turd gets, a turd gets left outside the litter box. You got to clean it. It's not a big deal. He is. Pork tenderloin defrosted. How should I cook it? Roast it with taters and onions, or slice and do like pan fried chops with jasmine rice. I'm always a fan of roasted with taters. Taters and onions. I'm always a fan of that. Because almost 4 years ago, people need to F off already. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I mean, you don't drink at all anymore. Like the tenderloin into a stroganoff. Like you stopped. Like that was the last time you drank heavily at all. Like that was like you didn't stop drinking completely at that point, but you did not stop drinking at all. Like you did not drink heavily after that. What's taters, precious? Potatoes. Potatoes. Square glass art. Yeah. Fan recipe for potato pie. Car win- I mean, the car windows are, that's her car. They're not my issue. Sink was full of vomit the other night, apparently, and left like that all night. If I had to live with that, I'd be so sick. Square mugs are diabolical. You're drunk right now? Mine's a glass rather than a mug, but it's a beautiful recipe for potatoes. Bit of Rubik's Cube in that. That part two of Lord of the Rings. Was that two or three? I think it was. I think it was Two Towers that scene appeared in. I think it was the second movie. Worst thing Foodie ever did was involve a G-string in a Tord sweater. G-string and Tord sweater. Onion, celery, and garlic finely chopped. I did not get vomited on now. Hey, Cecil. I don't think I've ever been vomited on. Two Towers. Grab the Black Gate, full speed will catch as a rabbit. I don't drink alcohol. I don't enjoy it. So whenever I make a stew, my man wants to put in the Hateful Eight because of the wood bowls. I don't know what the Hateful Eight is. So eating Five Guys outside the gym is not a crime. Play video games? Not many. Fuck off with those comments, Megan. X got his shoes vomited on by a girl at a concert and her boyfriend ran away. Then we sold the shoes to someone I don't like. All this while I'm talking, I'm trying to eat my burger. Yeah. I don't play any instruments, unfortunately. I don't have the patience to learn. That's the issue for me. I don't have the patience to learn things. And I don't have like the drive. I don't have the motivation to push through. There wasn't even any fucking tongue involved, Megan. Wasn't even a fucking. Yeah, I play the skin flute. Wasn't even a fucking tongue kiss. I faked the flute for 4 years. One time at band camp, no, I never watched that movie. Running new computer stuff like this been making my head hurt. Yeah, music doesn't come naturally; it's so much more difficult to learn. Some people absolutely have natural inclination towards it. Do I enjoy nature? No. I'm an indoor person. I want to be inside. I faked the skin flute. Do you know country? No, I live in the city. Green beans? Sure, why not? Green beans are good. I like green beans. Just like Halloween. No. Capybara nightlight. Nice. Capybaras are cute. Do you collect action figures? Nah. Nah, I'm not really collecting anything right now. Jellycat capybara plushie is unnervingly unrealistic. It is rather realistic. What's your favorite thing to do? Your mom. I'm sorry. That's our cartoonish representation of Holmes and is like a clone. Tardigrade. Tardigrades are very cool. Ready to be for Halloween? Alone. Hi-oh! Self-burn. Who are you that you are? And trick or treat at the neighbors' houses. Going to be a pirate wench, and my man is going to be a pirate. My son was 5 years old. He came down the hallway with my brush saying, "It's a dildo, it's a dildo." I told him he could not watch American Pie anymore. Yeah, yeah, 5-year-old probably shouldn't be watching American Pie. Nah, I'm not into horror. Just not a genre that I enjoy. I mean, I don't really want curls, but yeah, she can give me a trim. I'd definitely be down for her giving me a trim. What's your favorite color? Red or black. My son thought that his battery-operated toothbrush was haunted. I mean, maybe it was. For something about. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and say no. Taken to the dentist to explain. Page boy hairstyle or medieval monk? Nah. Elastics? I actually don't have any hair elastics. Hair dryer to volumize? Ah, okay. Gonna run around with an Amazon box real fast for Halloween. Porch pirate. Funny. My for Halloween, I think what for Halloween, I think my costume for Halloween will be your new stepdad. It'll just be me banging your mom. You help with socks and things. That is true. You do anal? Oh, your nail. You do my anal? You do my anal? I don't think so. Socks and things. I do your anal. Still have the opinion food should dress her scooter as a camel. You just have a leash lash that around it. That would be cute. That would be very, very cute. I did a few in my old days. Rims and tires, underlights, base box, and scooter. I don't have a llama, but they do have an alpaca. I call him Rodney Alpaca. Alpaca's just as good as a llama. Do you like fish sticks? They're okay. I mean, they're okay. Not wild about them, but they're fine. Alpha Lynn Reed. Get a seal. I've already got the seal. I've already got a seal. She needs a different animal. Alpaca's fine. Like, llama would have been better because, you know, that was what she had before. Alpaca works. Or, yeah, alpaca works too. Realistic goat plushie. Good night, Megan. Yeah, I'm picking up someone by their head. TNSAS plushies. Plushies of my dick. Need to be a jumbo plushie. Oh! So I'm real played as a furry, and on their bio said that OC has a rumination disorder. I have not seen Kung Fu Panda. Let me go put the Wonders for you. Here it gets getting better. Yeah, it does. It does sometimes. Movie review of Inframan? Probably not. I doubt I will. Anywho, I'll be leaving soon, but first, anyone hear that Drake's lawsuit against Kendrick was thrown out? Yeah. Kendrick had been suing Drake. Did you even know that? Blue Sky. Yeah, Drake was suing Kendrick over the song "Not Like Us," and not only was the lawsuit dismissed, but the judge actually said that it was a good song. Paltrow's daughter was kicked out of Harvard for bullying a classmate to the beauty group. Circumcision gives you autism. I did hear about that. Yes. Uh, yeah. Yeah. What was it that the court actually said specifically? Yeah. Court concludes that the allegedly defamatory statements are non-actionable opinion. The motion to dismiss is granted. They also noted that the song had a catchy beat and propulsive bass line. So it was decided by the courts that "Not Like Us" was a bomb. Like, saying if it's like Becky Williams on the side, like that is like this is the worst that anyone has ever lost a rap beef. Yeah. Super Bowl performance calling him a pedophile, and then the courts are like, the courts are like, no, it's a good song. Or just like the extent to which Drake lost that beef. Like it's just vicious. People have people have been literally murdered over rap beefs, and Drake still lost worse than they did. I have pizza in my fridge. You can have a slice. Anti-KFG. No, I mean it is still funny because like it's rich people. It is different when it's rich people, but even aside from that, no, I mean it's just like I'm not advocating for people to start harassing Drake, but just how absolutely thoroughly he lost is hilarious because he started it. He started the beef. He picked a fight. He picked a fight with Kendrick, and Kendrick went, "Okay, we can do this." and then destroyed him so thoroughly that I don't know that there's any coming back from it. I don't know that there's a way for Drake to recover. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe, like, he'll probably still, he'll keep putting out albums, and, he'll still have a decent audience of white people. Still super successful. He's had hits even since it. Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of white people who still listen to him. But I don't know that anyone is ever going to take him seriously. Yeah, I think it was would have been Catherine Ann Summers. I think it was Catherine, or maybe Pause. Either Catherine or Pause that you got your gift membership from. He's just leave it alone. He has his own fan base, his own wisdom. Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like, okay, you lost. You need to accept that you lost. You need to concede. I mean, he needed to concede 2 years ago. Like, he needed to concede a long time ago. Now that the case has been thrown out, he just needs to, like, say fucking nothing. Drake needs to say nothing about Not Like Us or Kendrick ever again. He needs to just move on and pretend that entire thing never happened. That's all he can do, is just never say anything about it. It made it so much worse. Like, when he launched that lawsuit, it was just, man, you are embarrassing yourself. No one will take you seriously anymore. Someone told me that Drake has bad breath. Also, Drake also needs to be careful to never get into another beef. Because if he starts a beef with someone else, they're just gonna be like, "Hey, do you want us to call Kendrick in here?" I'm sure Kendrick's got a few more bars to say about you. Favorite beef is JoJo versus Billy. When JoJo said she pioneered lesbian pop, then Billy released Blunch. Saw a petition for preventing Priscilla Presley from being buried at Graceland. But it's her dad's place. That sounds shitty, man. Let her. It's her dad's place. Let her be buried there. Or am I thinking of a different? Or is Priscilla ex? Or was she his ex? I might be misremembering. Ex-wife. You know what? Fuck it. Still let her be buried there. Ex-wife. Okay, I was thinking someone else. Never mind. I was wrong. I was mixing her up with someone. I don't even remember who I was mixing her up with. I haven't done that. She is the one who opened Graceland in the first place. Who, yeah. So Maxwell has Trump for pardon after appeal was denied. Yeah, divorce. You hear that? I mean, I feel like she was still a major part of his story. I don't know. She was a major part of his story. So I feel like, yeah, let her be buried there. Parents had a cabin from Graceland before Elvis bought it. Yeah, picked some Dolly. Apparently, she's actually not too bad. She was sick. Apparently, like the sister didn't want to panic anybody. Dolly has them feeling under the weather, but she's not like on her deathbed or anything like that. It seems to just be like she's just, she's just feeling sick. Like she's just, you know, it happens. Regular illness. That said, she is 79 and Elvis kissed your mom too. He kissed a lot of moms. Couldn't handle a Dolly death right now. Right? As well as Trump, yep. She should have been president. Would we really want to inflict that on Dolly though? I don't think that would be fair to her. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna mosey on. So thanks for coming. And good night, everybody.